Hello, we are at the Distortions Unlimited booth at Transworld. Here on the back of their booth they have a bunch of cool posters, but on the other side this isn't their like full booth because they have actual animatronics around here, not just big posters. And as you can see, the goblin, he's real, he's right there. But the static props are kind of the appetizer while the animatronics are the main course, because here we have the animated version of the Banshee. I actually own the static one of this. Come here. That's awesome. It's True Love's Kiss.
So wet.
My glasses are all wet. This one is completely new this year. It's called Infected. It's 2,490 bucks. But yeah, as you can see, it has a B mode when it's not activated. It just kind of jitters and shakes around randomly with the lights, which I think is awesome. Whenever an animatronic has a B mode, when it's not activated, it stays alive. But let's activate it now. That's what it's doing. Yeah, it's freaking get it down to like replace these with like disco lights or something. Freaking. It's like it's trying to run. Oh yeah, this is cool. He's eating some forbidden spaghetti. Like, bro, you shouldn't be eating that. That's dangerous. Right over here, we have two very similar props, almost reskins of each other at this point. Crazy Kristen and the Mutants. They're both like a wall attached with two cylinders on their shoulders to activate. And I want to put them on at both at the same time because it'd be funny. There she goes. They're like siblings. One wakes up and then the other freaks out. They like scare each other.
What's going on?
They're like an old married couple.
Time to freak out? Okay.
It's freak out time. That's what I say every morning, it's freak time. So this guy's the Xenovore. It's like their own take on the Xenomorph, which they helped like create for the movies. But they can't legally use the license to create like Xenomorphs, so they made this crazy creature. They like used the opportunity to make something new. That's why you'll see that it has like metal teeth like the Xenomorph, and that's why the name is a parody of Xenomorph. But let's get it activated. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, where my hog at? Where my hog at? I love this guy. He's so cool. Oh my gosh. He's getting everything wet. But right over here is his little son, the alien Incubator, but it's obviously just a baby version of him. It's got the 6 arms and the wide open mouth and the things coming down from the sides of the jaw. The same like colors and amount of eyes and everything. It's said that this big mold on the back of his like back is meant to be like house a alien baby, and this is the incubator for the baby. Now they have two different versions of this that they brought to the Transworld show. This one is electric with an electric motor, and then the one over there is pneumatic. And this is the first time that they've used an electric motor in a large-scale prop in a long time. I'm very disappointed by how slow this is. Like, electric motors can be faster, but it's extremely slow. This would, like, you can't call it a jump scare even. But the pneumatic one's very good. I'm just happy that they're using motors. I'm hoping that in the future they'll make it faster. Dude, that's scary. I don't know about you, but I got scared by that. Okay, and right over here, we'll find the pneumatic version of him. Sorry, I'm losing all my voice. But this one should be a lot faster. Give him a little kiss. Oh man. Now we've seen these Raptors before last year. These are some of my favorite animatronics. I love, even though they're not Halloween, they're not like particularly scary. They look just freaking cool. I like really realistic. I think that the fingers are posable as well. Yeah, the fingers are posable. Hi. Yeah, the teeth are all bent up. Okay, right here, this is something new, kind of old. They've had this T-Rex head for a long time, but they repainted it for this. They added this whole background and gave it a new like tilting animation for this animatronic, kind of reimagining what they already have, which I think that this is the best version of this animatronic animal. That's right. Swimming through the fog. He is awesome. Really like jaw-dropping animatronic. This is Wretched on the ground. I've done a video talking about like this one in depth, so go check that one out. And I'll keep this short, but the one that was in my room had like curly hair, whereas this one has much longer straight hair, which I think is interesting. I wonder why they changed that. And a large part of Distortions are the static props, and here we have a huge display of a bunch of static props. Lots of them are not like technically animatronics, like Mutant over here, who just like shakes around violently with the pneumatic cylinders. Some of these use motors, and those they call Frightronics, and a lot of these don't move at all. And they're just amazing for display pieces. Come get a close-up on this guy. He is awesome looking.
What are we doing here?
Okay, so if you had to choose out of any of these products, which one would you say was the hardest to sculpt? Xenovore? Why?
Well, here's the challenge with Xenovore. Tom, our sculptor, Tom Cassidy, he wanted a three-dimensional piece, and we're like, it's too expensive.
Always doing the flat back.
And so, but the character was cool, and he talked us into it. But this is actually all one-piece molds, except the arms. The only thing is a two-piece molds the arm.
That's crazy.
Think about that.
How'd you manage that?
Well, through clever work, the leg is 3 one-piece molds that we had to design so you can pull it out of a one-piece mold, and they put tubes in them, and we just slide them onto the armature. The front of this is a one-piece mold, his back's a one-piece mold, the head's a one-piece mold, the hands are a one-piece mold, and so the arms were just too complicated. They've got a lot in them. They've got belting that allows these, and they're on bearings. That's the other trick with this, was we wanted to make something that looked like it came from a movie set, but cheap. Which it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, but that's cheap.
Yeah, but it's cheap for movie stuff.
Yeah, five some grand. And so the arms are each on 2 bearings. So this is all free. This just happens. It's just 2 massive cylinders.
It's a very clever design. Like you must have to apply some cleverness to make something this cool.
Well, we do apply cleverness, but a lot of times our cleverness doesn't work. We engineer this, it's like,
well, that always happens when you try something new.
Well, and the thing is, this was painted the day before it shipped. We had half a day to test it, make sure everything's working.
It's always last minute.
It worked, yeah.
That is so sweet. I love that it's full mold. I'm glad that you chose to do that.
Yeah. It's hard, but it was worth it. It was quite a project.
Man, what a cool character.
Oh, and this was another thing. These are windshield wipers, squirters. And we can't hunt with the use of suction. Mike mounts the water up high so it can suck it out through the tube. Well, that doesn't work on this because we'd have to have the tank in his body.
Yeah.
It'd be very hard to fill. So the tank's down there, and the windshield wiper has the ability to pump. So So that's how that works.
Yeah, because a lot of the mechanisms with these guys are on the outside of them, just like hooking onto their back or something. But this is all housed like in his back or inside of him. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of work though.
I like the amount of range that his windshield wiper things get.
Yeah, it's just people get used to they push the button, they step way back. Oh no, there's no safety zone.
Yeah, even people just talking over there and they get sprayed. Nobody's safe from
That's
the
right.
board.
That's right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, that is the whole Distortions booth, like all that they have to offer at the Transworld 2025 show. It's crazy saying 2025 now. It feels like the year just started. Already we're here back at it with the Halloween stuff. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!